What's up, YouTube fam? Back at it again, going on my walks in the sun with my water. Y'all know what it is. Before I start in this video, I want to apologize. I was supposed to have been uploaded this video or make this video, but you know, shit happened and I didn't have time. But here I am today. Before I start with the topic, y'all know me by now. Y'all know I gotta always do an introduction about something that has absolutely nothing to do with the topic of the fucking video. But here it goes. Now, for real, like, y'all remember when, just when I first started uploading these videos on my YouTube channel, y'all notice I had this big ass, like, this big bump, like this big ass ugly bubble right here on my chest. Like right here, like right below my neck. And this shit's gone now. And now it's just a little red spot. It's like a little red little pimple now. So about a couple weeks ago, I noticed like my shirt was always wet here in this spot. And I checked it and it was like this white pus coming out. So what did I do? I started squeezing this motherfucker like a pimple. And bruh, it was like a big giant ass string. It looked like a fucking big giant earthworm just coming out of my shit. It was like this nasty white stuff just gushing out of my fucking chest. That big ass ball that used to be right here, just bunch of nasty fucking white stuff. And it had a foul odor to it, man. It's just fucking disgusting, bro. I'm disgusted to even tell y'all about it. But I gotta tell y'all about it. Because y'all probably like, what the fuck happened to that big ass round bubble that was on you? So, I mean, some of y'all probably didn't notice it, but it's very noticeable. It's like if a nigga got a big giant red spot on his fucking face and then all of a sudden the red spot's not there no more. You're gonna be like, bro, what the fuck happened to that big ass red spot on your face? So, I don't know, man. I had that's this big ass bubble that I used to have right here. I had a bunch of nasty, stanky white shit inside of it. And I finally got that shit out. I squeezed the fuck out of it. I thought I was fucking dying. It didn't hurt. It's just, it was just very disturbing. But yeah, anyway, that shit like that happened a couple weeks ago. But anyway, y'all, let's get on topic so I can enjoy the rest of this walk. You know, I don't, when I turn off these videos and I be on these walks, man, I usually walk for about a good hour or two. But anyway, the whole thing with the Kendrick and Drake beef, it's been a big thing. It's listen, y'all, if you're not in tune, either maybe you're just not in tune with that type of music, you just don't really care about hip hop, or you just don't care about hip hop beefs in general. That's fine. But, you know, I mean, you gotta know. It's like not knowing who Michael Jackson is. I mean, there's people who don't know who Michael Jackson is. They probably live on another fucking planet somewhere. So that's, you know, but anyway, I gotta give my last analysis about this. Because I talk about this shit. I talk about trafficking. You know what I'm saying? We've talked about the people being sexually assaulted. We've talked about the children being abused and Hollywood and a lot of these big time celebrities and people are in on it. So, there's a lyric to one of the songs by Kendrick Lamar, which was a diss towards Drake, and it was called Meet the Grams. I want everybody to really look. I want y'all to look that song up. And I want y'all to listen to the fucking lyrics very carefully, especially on the second verse, where he starts off saying, "Dear Sandra," which is Drake's mom. I mean, the song is very creepy. It's very dark. It's a very sinister diss. It's one of those psychological disses where somebody's really trying to tap into your conscience and fuck with you. Kendrick Lamar started off he started the first verse saying, "Dear Adonis," which is Drake's son. So he's like, "Dear Adonis, your dad's a bitch. Fuck your dad, and I feel bad." And, just shit like that kind of. I mean, I know I'm chopping the lyrics up a little bit, but it was basically that. It was in that nature of basically he was talking to his son, telling him how incompetent his father was, and this and that, and how evil and sinister his father is. Then the second verse, he goes on saying, "Dear Sandra," which is Drake's mother. And he's like, "Dear Sandra, your son is an evil, what'd he say? Your son is a terrible person, I hope." And damn, what'd he say? Fuck. He said, "Man, I heard this song 1,000 times already." He said, "Your son is a sick man with sick thoughts. I wish people like him would die." He really went in. But then there's this part I've heard the song a lot of times, but for some reason that part kind of just sort of glossed over. And my brain really caught it the other day. And I listened to it, and I'm like, bruh, Kendrick Lamar said some of the realest shit that any of these fucking rappers, mainstream artists has ever done. He's really calling this shit out. There's a part on the second verse of Meet the Grams. And I swear to God, y'all, man, like, I wish I had all the lyrics memorized. I wish I could have posted. I'm going to see what the copyright laws are, because the copyright thing with the They Not Like Us, which is like the big fucking club banger that's just fucking crushing Drake right now. Crush his whole image, everything he stands for, as it should. But the song Not Like Us, he took the copyrights. I guess Kendrick Lamar made it where you don't have to copyright it, meaning like any YouTube creator like me, I could play the song, I could sing the song, I could do a reaction to the song, which I probably should soon before the momentum dies out. I mean, it's still #1 trending. I don't see that shit dying out no time soon. It's crazy, like. But anyway, on the song Meet the Grams, like, I really wish I had the lyrics all the way, but is this part where Kendrick Lamar says on the second verse of Meet the Grams, he said, I don't know, I can't quote the exact lyrics, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of say sort of like what he was saying. He said, this is Kendrick Lamar saying this to Drake. He said, I've been in this industry for about 12 years. He said, I've been in this industry for about 12 years, and I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and a lot of these artists are trying to police it. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, basically, some of these artists are trying to, like, cover it up and shit like that, and trying to, like, defend it and protect it. So he was basically saying, like, there's a lot of sick shit going on with these celebrities that involves children. And they post videos of them and do shit like that to help further the agenda. Something like that. I don't know the exact lyrics, like, word for word. I mean, I've heard the song enough, but it's so many songs. It's like I've heard the song enough, but not enough to memorize all the lyrics, like I would with songs that I've been, like, listening to for years. Or, like, if Eminem drops a new album, y'all know I'm Eminem's biggest fan in the world. One of the biggest stands. If Eminem drops an album today, I'm going to take off where I'm dropping everything I'm doing. I'm going to listen to that album front to back a billion fucking times until I memorize every fucking lyric and even the fast, twisted rap. I got to learn this shit. That's the type of hip hop head I am. But in this song, Meet the Grams, man, I really got to give Kendrick Lamar props, because he really called out this PDF file elite shit going on. A fucking ladybug just landed on me. Y'all, ain't that or some shit? I hope it's a ladybug and I'm one of them little fuckers that look like ladybugs. But that was interesting. But anyway, yeah. Fuck Kendrick Lamar, he's really talking about this shit. Now, like I said before, I don't know, this whole thing could be staged. You know, we see, y'all, if Kendrick Lamar's career blows up after this, then I know all he really did was take Drake's place. If he's trying to take Drake's place in that, then we know, y'all, Kendrick Lamar is not the authentic artist that we thought he is. But the fact that he mentioned that shit on Meet the Grams, that was not scripted. He definitely went off script. If this shit is staged and scripted, he went way off the script with that one. He improvised that one. So I got to give him props for that one. And I feel like it's very significant to talk about, because I mention this shit on my channel a lot. It's such a shock to hear that, of all people, Kendrick Lamar called out Drake on being a PDF file. I gotta watch the words that I use on this channel now, because a lot of people been getting knocked down for that. And luckily, because of all this shit, I've learned a new term. So we're gonna say PDF file. Y'all know what I'm saying, really, but instead of saying the actual word, the actual P word, we're just going to say PDF file. So, yeah, Drake is definitely a PDF file. And if he's not, he's definitely associated and affiliated with people who are PDF files. So, the reason, the whole Drake's house getting shot, this and that, it's all staged. I think it's just something don't seem right about it. But this one right here seems very authentic. My guess, and I've said this before, and I've been proven right every time I've said this, is usually people, like, because people ask, like, why would they allow Kendrick, why would the industry allow that shit to go #1? Why would they allow his music to trend so much? You would think the industry could have easily wiped Kendrick out. and just put Drake up there and just made Drake like the fucking winner, like they always do. Like they did with 50 Cent and Kanye West back in 2007. Only a few of y'all really remember that. Remember, it was whose album was gonna sell. It was Kanye versus 50. And then remember Kanye supposedly sold more than 50 and this and that. And 50 Cent's music career has never been the same after, and neither has Kanye's. You see how the industry can do. So, but what I'm guessing is Drake must have did something wrong. He pissed somebody off, and they say, you know what, just let his career dwindle down. But for this PDF file shit to be exposed like that, that's new to me. That's shocking. I've never seen nothing like this before. So it's crazy, y'all. But yeah, I want y'all to look up the song Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar. And I want y'all to really listen to those lyrics, especially on the second verse. I mean, the whole song is you know, it's hardcore. Like if you're into diss tracks and people dissing somebody, and he really went in on that one. But the second verse where he says, "Dear Sandra," I want y'all to just listen to that whole verse right there. What's going on? So, you know, when y'all do that, man, I'm telling y'all, you're gonna see, like, you know, just how real this shit got. So, but of course, you know, the industry's trying to gloss over it, this and that. But the song Not Like Us is blowing up, even though it's got the word PDF file in it. Not PDF file, but the actual word, real word that I'm trying to disguise. So it's crazy, y'all. That's my last final analysis. But my whole closing take is what I really wanted to get on. And I'm gonna just close the video out with this, is that you know, Drake's been on top. It just shows you, like, no matter how far on top you are, and anything that goes, well, no matter how on top you are, eventually you'll sink back to the bottom again. And anything that's done in the dark is going to come to light. So I don't care how with the Epstein and the Harvey Weinsteins and the Diddy and the Diddler and all this shit going on. I'm scared to even say these names because I got flagged a couple times for this. So all these Hollywood and rappers and singers and entertainers and celebrities who are involved in any type of sexual deviancy, they will get caught out. They will be exposed sooner or later. Cat Williams. Oh, another thing. On Meet the Grams, he said Cat Williams spoke his truth. Now I'm going to speak mine. So, yeah. You know, when Cat Williams did that one little interview, which I did a video about that. Please check it out. It just shows you, man, like he said in the interview, he said, this is the time, this is the year of exposing. People will be exposed. So, I don't know, maybe the industry's changing. Maybe whoever was on top and in charge ain't in charge no more. So shit is changing. We don't really know exactly how and why this is playing out the way it is. But it's just, I just find it very relevant and very, very interesting and liberating, to say the least, that, you know, these celebrities and shit who have been involved in this type of shit, especially people like Drake or, you know, whoever else, all these rappers, they're being exposed, man. Like, Drake's career is never going to be the same. He's always going to have his fans. He's always going to have people who's going to go to his concert and buy his albums or whatever. But let's be honest, y'all. Your boy Drake, your boy Aubrey Graham, it's over. His career may not be over, but it's never going to be the same. Just like with R. Kelly, just like with Michael Jackson when he had those allegations. Them type of allegations don't just go away. And people don't just forget about them. And people will keep digging until they find the truth. So with Drake and his team right now, they need to just hope and pray that, like, you know, that they can just hide everything else. Because this shit don't look good for them. And it's just interesting, man. To me, it just blows my fucking mind how that shit played out. Because they was playing chess. Drake was getting them. He was getting with them for a minute and talking a lot of shit and saying, nah, nigga, don't try to back out now. Don't try to wait for it to die. I bet he regret it now. You kept fucking with a nigga like Kendrick Lamar, who's a very quiet and introverted type of brother. Very spiritual. You know, he talked about ayahuasca, things like that on the song. It's just one of them type of situations, bro. That type of dude ended up beating the giant. The big guy on top who thought he was untouchable, thought he was just on top of the fucking world and couldn't do anything, is getting exposed. And more is gonna come out. I said this is gonna be my last time talking about this whole Kendrick and Drake beef, unless some new revelations come about, unless something new is discovered or some brand new news comes out. that's actually relevant and important, then I'm gonna definitely speak on that. So yeah, y'all listen to these songs. Listen to Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar. Listen to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. That's the #1 trending song right now in the country and probably in the world, hopefully. But it's a banger song, man. It's got a nice little West Coast beat, you know, make you just want to fucking crip walk to it. And it's just, they not like us. They not like us. It's a movement. It's a deep meaning behind that, because they not like us. The people who are still trying to defend Drake, and they not like us. So y'all, be like us, the real ones. The ones who ain't with that weird, creepy shit and not willing to sell your soul for a damn dollar. We're the real ones. So everybody stay real. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.